Hey people, what's up y'all? So, yesterday was a full moon in Libra, which was pretty cool. I, did my little things, talked to God. I talk to God every day, but, it was very intentional. Everything that I did. Today I woke up and I was in a good mood, I'm still in a good mood. I've always been in a good mood, but woke up in a good mood, got my kid to school. I had an interview today for, a job that I wouldn't say is like a job that I just can't wait to get, but it's a job that it is what it is. And got to do what you got to do, type of thing. And I set up my computer. I made it to a place where I could sit quietly. I actually got to the library, decided to do it there. Everything was so smooth. Before I started this whole process today, I said, God, if the interview's for me, it's for me. If it's meant for me, if the job is meant for me, it's meant for me. I know that anything that is for me can never be taken away. Anything that you bless me with is mine, and nobody can take it away. Nobody can take these opportunities away. So, everything's flowing. I get to the library. They have open rooms, which usually they don't because so many people fill them up, but they did today. I said, this is great, this is smooth. Okay, I guess it's for me. And sit down, set up, write a couple notes down so I'm prepared. Got there early so I could get in there early and get on the Zoom call, and the interviewer doesn't show up. Just doesn't show up. 5 minutes go by. Okay, maybe they're late. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. By the time I got to 15 minutes, I emailed the interviewer. No response. And they had been bugging me for an interview. And after a good 30 to 45 minutes go by, they're like, the session is over. So, okay. It is what it is, though. And I'm starting to understand that it is what it is. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. Whatever is supposed to happen is going to happen. So I don't know if I was really down about it because, like I said, it's a job that I might need more than I want. Who wants a job? And so I said, well, God, what shall we do now? If that wasn't for me, then what's for me? What shall I do now? What shall I do today? And the first thing God said was eat. It could have been a little bit of me too because I was very hungry. Okay. And then God said, go to the beach and make a video, ho. Not because I'm a hoe, but because it rhymed with video. And God just understands my humor. Go to the beach and make a video, ho. And so here I am at the beach making a video before I possibly go out there and check it. I got on all black though, so we'll see if I decide I want to go out there. But I say all that to say that whatever is for you is going to come to you. Whatever, as long as you do what you got to do, you put in the work, you take the steps and the initiative, whatever is supposed to come to you is going to come to you. Whatever is not for you is not going to happen. You take the steps, you do the right thing, you do what you got to do. If it's not for you, it's not for you. And maybe it may not be for you at that time. Maybe it might be for you at another time. But in that moment, it's not for you. And it's all for a reason. And it's all good. It's all good. It's all okay. You know, I don't know what happens next. You know, I don't know what the future holds. I don't know. I don't know. But what I will say is that I know who God is. I know that God got my back every day. God do things for me that I'd be like, could nobody have done this but God? I wouldn't have got myself out of this. It was only God that made this happen. It was only God that protected me from that. So I know God is here. I know God is real. I know that God got me, and I know that God is protecting me and in front of me, behind me, next to me, inside of me every day, all around, every day. And, you know, I have peace with that. I have peace with that. You know, I have so many things that I want to do. Genuinely, I have so many things that I want to do. I have so many things that I'm good at. I have so many ideas that I want to turn into reality, you know. And it'll happen. I'm putting my best foot forward every day. Everything that's supposed to happen is going to happen. Every single dime that I ever spent will return back to me tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000,000-fold. It will. I have no doubt about that. You know, I went and applied for this job because, you know, we need money, okay? And I moved to a new state, new city, you know, trying to figure it out. I left a 6-figure job, like, I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm also trying to do things that I love, you know, follow my dreams and everything. And for a long time, I had this limited belief about riches and abundance. And I used to say, I'm rich, I am rich, I am abundant. I am rich, I am abundant, right? But every time I said it, it would be like, ugh, like it was like a dagger. Like I felt like an imposter. Like I felt like I was just lying. Like, no, bitch, you're not. You're not. No, you're not. And somebody recently on YouTube I was watching, they said, you're spiritually rich. You're spiritually abundant. And with where I am right now, I'm going through a spiritual awakening, another one. And like my third eye is wide open. I'm getting so many downloads on a regular basis. I'm having dreams every night. Like, it is intense. People are falling off of my timeline, like gone. Like, things that are not for me are just disappearing. Things that are for me are coming in. And so, you know, I'm spiritually rich. I'm spiritually abundant. And when you're spiritually rich and spiritually abundant, everything else follows that. And that was the thing that I needed for somebody to say to me, for me to actually believe what I was telling myself. Because me being spiritually rich and spiritually abundant is the access to I am rich and I am abundant. is the key to believing that I am rich, I am abundant. I would used to say, you know, I'm rich because, you know, I'm rich in love, I'm rich in wisdom, I'm rich, but with the money, I couldn't connect it because so many things that have happened in my life has told me otherwise. And soon as I said, I'm spiritually rich, I'm spiritually abundant, it's like it all came together. It all came together to where I say it and I actually believe it now. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens in perfect timing. You know, yes, I do want a job. No. Here's the thing. The thing is, I don't want a job. I don't want to work for somebody else, making them rich, doing something that I don't genuinely like or love. That's why I quit the 6-figure job. Yes, it paid, but what it showed me is that all this money that you say you want, you don't just want millions of dollars. Yes, you want millions of dollars, but you don't just want millions of dollars. You want millions of dollars from doing something that you actually love to do, that you actually enjoy. That's how you want to make your millions of dollars. And until you take yourself out of that mindset of, I gotta go get a job, I gotta go do this, I gotta work. Like, until you get yourself out of that mind frame, you're not gonna get your millions of dollars. Because you're not doing it the way you want. And you're too afraid to do it the way you really want. I'm finally, you know, and I'm so grateful, you know, because I had to reevaluate my situation. My situation, from one perspective, does not seem like the greatest. But from another perspective, it is definitely an opportunity. It's an opportunity for me to make money doing things that I love. I have the space and the time. Yes, I do have to make money. I do. I got shit to pay for. But I know that that will come. But just the simple fact that I'm able to get up on this camera and make a video for y'all makes me internally happy. And I ain't got no money from it yet. I know it'll come. And, you know, I'm glad that it's not something that I'm putting all my eggs in one basket, so I'm not all emotionally attached to it. I'm just like doing it because I like to do it. And when the money comes, the money comes, you know. But yeah, do what you love to do. Have fun in this life. Listen to your inner voice, that spirit, that guide, the God within you. It's telling you what to do. It told me to come to this beach, and it told me to make a video. And yes, I would have done the interview and I would have done amazing. But I'm not going to sit here and act like this doesn't feel better. This feels better than sitting in that library and doing that interview. It does. It does. It does. I got my Gatorade. What's that? Lemon lime. I got my grapes. I got my boiled peanuts. Since I came to Florida, oh, I can't get enough of some boiled peanuts. Goodness, I love it. And I got my boiled peanuts, and I had an extra $1, so I had got a lottery ticket. And I told myself, well, before I get off the video, I might as well scratch it and see what it say. Might as well scratch it off and see what it say. Give me some money. Some money, honey. Where's my lucky quarter? Where you at? Thank you. neon made it fall somewhere. Well, my lucky quarter is missing, but that's okay. Sucker! Be wild out here. No lie. I got into a small altercation with a guy in the parking lot because I found a parking space over there, but it was just really packed over there, a lot of people, and I was like, no, I just want to be able to look straight out at the water, and I want to be able to do my video in peace. And so I pulled out of that space and I'm driving around, and then I stopped so I can back into this other space, and these people beeping and shit, and you know, our windows are down. So when I started backing in, they're looking me in the face doing all this. I'm like, I'm trying to back into my parking spot. and yeah, we exchanged a few words, but they kept it pushing because they not ready. They know a thug when they see one. So yeah, let's see. Match any of your numbers to the winning number. Win the prize shown for that number. Get the loot symbol. Win all 5 prizes shown. Okay, all 5 prizes, baby. All right. Let's find these winning numbers. Winning numbers are 4, 10. 4, I am heavily protected. 10 is the number of completion of this cycle and entering a new chapter, new cycle. Okay, let's see. First number, 5 for $4. I ain't want $4 anyway. 3, 5,000. I would have took that 5,000. We got 6, $30. Give me more than $30. God, do it, Jesus. 9 for $200. And 8 for $50. You got $50. Well, guess you can't win them all. It would have been really cool to get up here and win $5,000. Yeah. It's all good. Well, good thing it was only $1. That's that. It's because I couldn't find my lucky quarter. But anyway, all things work out for those who love the Lord. That's what the Bible says. And I'm not going to stray away from that because of what YouTube says. It's how I feel. And everybody else has their own feelings, and that's just fine. Bless you with whatever you believe in. But all things happen for a reason. It feels good at this beach. The wind is blowing. Nice breeze. Sunny day. Clear blue skies. I love it. This is peaceful. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna eat my peanuts. I'm gonna eat my grapes. I'm starving. I'm gonna find something to eat after this. And you know, I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. I know you guys probably see my last video. I got some footage for y'all. Some BTS footage for y'all of me recording in the back seat. It's actually better than what I thought it would be. I'm excited. I'm both. I'm like, we'll see. It'd be amazing to make an EP in my car and win a Grammy off that bitch. Pull up on it and we gonna see. We gonna see. Either way, I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being great. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I hope you enjoy my content. I know it's all over. I know it's all over the place sometimes, but it's no cameras, so it's supposed to be. So, have a great day. Have fun.